I've had a fascination with 3D printing for a while now, but it's just been, I don't know, out of my grasp as far as, you know, sometimes some things are just an impulse and you don't want to be putting down hundreds and hundreds of pounds, and that's just when you get the initial machine. But this crops up on Amazon at a ridiculous £133, and after looking at all the reviews, I just had to get it. It's the Monoprice Select Mini, and I think it's the version 1 inside. Let's take a look. This thing arrived dead quick, which was good because I was going crazy reading everything online about what's good and what's not so good. It seems 3D printing is a huge world, and I've been fascinated with the fact that you can literally print out of plastic and maybe other materials certain things from the comfort of your home, and maybe even design stuff. Who knows if I'm going to get that good, but I'm thinking this thing is going to be super cool, but might be a bit of a learning curve. Thank you for the order. You can download the user manual. Well, you've got my code there, whatever. And a quick guide. Remove the prints from the packaging. Download the manual. Install Cura or Repetier. I've already got Cura because, you know, I've been Googling this stuff for a while. And have fun with your new 3D printer. Now we've got a little French manual there. I do know a bit of French, but, and is that what, Italian, German, and good old English right there. Oh, and Spanish, just in case you wondered. So we're going to follow these steps once we've set it up and see how we get on. But in this video, just thought I'd introduce you to my new machine, introduce myself at the same time, and then see how we get on. On this side here, we've got an AC adapter. If you've watched enough YouTube videos, you already know it's a laptop style deal. We've got a little bit of sample filament, which I've learned is absolutely useless because it's not enough for anything. Maybe the rest of the power. Yep, rest of the power. I believe that's for the spool itself. A little plastic scraper, SD card, and a hex wrench in there. I believe the SD card has got a sample on it, a little cat thing, and the software that I would need, and a USB cable. So let's put that aside carefully, and the actual thing itself. Very first impressions, very well built as far as I know anyway. You guys out there know way better, I suppose. It seems to be good to go. I just have to get rid of all the transport tape, stuff like that, run the file in, and you'll see on the side there's a USB port so you can connect the computer up, but I'm going to go the SD card route, the micro SD card route, which goes in there because that takes away the variables of a computer failing or whatever, because this thing is going to be going for some time. The screen seems a decent size. It's not touch screen at all. You've got this dial here. You can get a extension which you can print out, so it's easier to use. We'll see how we get on with that. Of course, once the bed's out in action, you can't access that. I'm not sure if I really need to, but I'm not at the level to worry about that just yet. Everything seems to be designed, fitted, good to go, and that's what I like about this compared to ones I'd seen before. I don't need to build it. I'm not that great at stuff like that. I'm hoping this isn't going to be a complete impulse. Now, if we turn it round to this side, fit the little spool attachment there. On the back, you'll see there's an on-off for the power, and the power itself goes into there. What I basically need to do is just get this thing on, follow the instructions. I think I'm just going to go with what's on the card straight away, not put in the settings that I've found online that are supposed to be optimal for this and the material that I'm going to use. I've bought some PLA and I'll show you that too later on in the video, but I just want to spend some time getting to know my new little baby, and I'll come back and I'll let you know how I get on with my first 3D printer. Yeah, it's not called my first 3D printer, of course, but you know, it's my, anyway. I'll see you on the other side. with a little bit of a scrape in there, pull that bit off there, and then pull this around. As you probably noticed, I had a few teething problems. One with the filament, I need to remember to slice that off to a sharp point before I feed it into the machine. First time round I forgot to do it, got stuck, so I had to dismantle a little bit to manage to get that out. After that, I noticed I hadn't hit the home axis again, so the thing was just trying to print in midair. But once it got going, I think it turned out a treat. Now, it doesn't look perfect, but this is just the test print. I've got a whole bunch of suggestions that I've found, a whole bunch of files that I want to try, and you know, this is literally just the first go, but it seems, to all intents and purposes, a definite success. That's my first look at this 3D printer from Monoprice. All seems good so far. Just got to remember to make sure I've homed the axis, that my filament has gone in with a nice sharp point, and also that I've weighed down the table. Let us know if you have any tips and tricks, especially to do with this Monoprice Select Mini 3D printer. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching, take it easy, and let's get 3D printing. Too cheesy? He doesn't think so.